Welcome back, welcome back. We're having some nice sleepy time. As promised, we're back at the house. I think I tried to have a go at one lady on the way here. Apart from that, it was just a bit of a straight run. There was a few, you know, dickwads chilling over here. Didn't feel like fighting them. Not because it was dark, just because we were exerted a little bit, and that's not the way forward. Why do I keep going to this bit? There we go, that's the bit. That's the bit we want. Canned potato. Right, the oats are good value, we're going to keep those with us. Everything else is going to... I don't think I've heard this music before. This has been a long playthrough. I don't think there's been an update since, but I haven't heard this music before. That's really strange. So what we're going to do, this one we're going to use as sort of like a general store, because all this stuff is starting to weigh us down, you know what I mean? Let's keep the newspaper, the magazines we'll get rid of. We want something in case, you know, we get... well... it sounds awful, I don't even want to say it, but in case we get, you know, sort of mullered in a tight spot. Let's keep the kitchen knife in the bag. Let's take some antidepressants, why not? Let's have... oh no, they're gone. Dickie's scolded them. Okay, that's fine. Okay, you can stab people up with a screwdriver. I don't think I even really paid much attention to that before, but... alright, I think we're on track now, Penners. Look, we've tidied up some space. Fuck off now. See, okay, I've repaired this once, so it might not have that much value, but what I was going to say is, I just heard that noise again. That fucking noise. If you haven't repaired an axe before and the condition goes really, really bad or it goes broken, don't just like throw it away, because if you come across some wood glue or something you can fix it with, the first fix is always like the most efficient, you know, so you'll always get a good fix out of the first, unless the axe kind of spawned with really bad values like one I had at the very start of the playthrough. So don't ignore it, you know, keep it. Even if you don't have the wood glue, you might find some later. So an axe is an axe. It's hecka good, so keep it. We're going to run the spike baseball bat into the ground. We've repaired it 6 times, so you know there's no real value in repairing it any further. We're going to throw it away once we're done. We're peckish, no doubt. A can of oats. When I consulted the map earlier, there was a hotel or something near the river, which is good for another little base, because... do we go north here? I think we do. It's good for another base, because we can do some fishing in that spot, you know. I know we could do fishing. Where are you going, dumbass? We could do fishing up at the river. Okay, trying to do the pincer movement. It's not going to work, I'm afraid. Dickie Tropperson is too clued up for that. There we go. I think I'm ready for a bit of knife action. This is risky stuff here. Penzalas. Oh god, he's flying at me as well, look. Goodness me. Fuck's sake. So yeah, he didn't start the animation. I should have been a bit more savvy with that. That's what I mean, get that guard up, and then you know he's already started the animation to attack, but with that woman he didn't seem to. Don't know whether that was my fuck up or what, but... there's quite a few people coming to party now. We're going to have to revert to the axe, because I don't like... I don't like knife fighting with a bunch of ravenous, you know, fast moving Mr. Bloody Hands. Try to be as conservative as I can. You know, trying to stomp them down. Painkillers are always worth a, you know, always worth a pick-up. Antidepressants, I'm not convinced about the value or the effectiveness of antidepressants, you know, as yet. Jolly nice, jolly good. Let's eat half of these. As I say, I really shouldn't be wasting time. I think it's just because these guys are close to the base, even though it's not a base. Yeah, we can ignore them. I like killing things though. Yeah. One kind of bonus you have with the lucky trait is that there's always a bit of value in killing them, in taking them on, because there is a chance of the kitchen knife, of the baseball bat, or even the axe, you know what I mean? So I think there's always value, therefore, in taking on the trait in the first place. Oh no! Oh shit me! Scratched. Not again. Not again, Penez. This could be it now. Surely we're done. I didn't hear her coming up on us. I did not hear her coming up on us at all. Fuck's sake. Oh no, 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 no. Oh dear. Well, our first aid skill, if we survive this, should be kind of ridiculous. Right, let's get back out there. There's no point crying, there's no point whinging. What's done is done, you know. But what we are going to do in these times is get the axe out again. She's got a hardcore. I just want that dice rolling on the 3 out of 4 rather than the 1 out of 4. I think, is this the third time that we've sustained a scratch? Oh, Zomboid, Zomboid. What'd you do to me, man? Pain. Put your hand in the box, Dick Chopperson. Again, although I should ignore it, I don't want to. That was Schoolboy. Always do your 360. And again, it's normally a Schoolboy error that kills me on Zomboid, normally. Oh man. Is this the one? Surely he can't survive this. He survived worse, but... Right, the right thigh has been bandaged for a while. Let's remove this and see what happens. Stitched. Okay, let's leave the stitches on just for a little bit. Can we try removing the splint? Fracture, oh shit. Dirty bandage. Let's put another one on with the sterilised rag. Fuck's sake. We might as well have spawned as a doctor or something. Right, it looks like the gunshot has taken them all back towards the place where we like to chill out. And towards us. Oh dear. It's bringing quite a few of them to us. Yeah. What a bummer, hey? What a bummer. I don't want us to see this anxious trait come up. No, don't equip secondary, for fuck's sake. Right. I shouldn't be worrying about these people because there's just endless amounts of them. Do you know what? We're going to have to build the killing fields here. Yeah. There's so many of these dickheads around, but it's going to have to be done, I think. We do this one at a time. It's very sketchy doing this. There we go. Look, listen. You must listen. But if it affects the toon's hearing that well, I'd advocate, you know, a decent listener as a trait, because it just stops you getting ambushed and killed. There's only so many points you can take at the start of the game though, right? We've got some planks. Doesn't really matter which way we build this. Even if we can start this, it's progress, you know what I mean? Bandage is going to need changing soon, I'm sure. If it doesn't already, yeah. Sterilise rag. I think by sterilising the rag prior to doing this and then putting it down, you know, it makes it a little bit safer for you. Right. I think that's it for now. I mean, unless we can get inside this house to get dry, we don't want to be wet as well. You know, our leg isn't fully healed. I can hear someone knocking around in there. Oh, the rain's gotten lighter, but still, man, it's not good. We're going to need some more disinfectant soon as well. And the supplies are all back at the big place. We won't have anything in here. This place looks abandoned. Oh god, fucking queasy again, man. Oh dear. Well, this ain't good. Can I say this ain't good? This could be an almost disappointing end to Mr. Dropperson here, I think. We've gotten away with it before, feeling queasy, but mate, it's never ever ever good. I mean, what negative traits did he take? Prone to illness. Does that make a difference? Hemophobic, weak stomach. Hypochondriac, may develop zombie-like feelings when not actually zombified, so that could explain the queasy. That could explain it. Oh, fuck's sake. I just don't like the waiting it out, man. Normally I'm zombified within, you know, within a night. So we'll see, we'll see. Let's have a look at the time. Right, time is coming up. I think it's going to be a good point at which to pause in a minute. My goodness me, that shitloads of them. Right, that's all coming from that house there. They're all, a lot of them in here. We're going to have to end this video soon, but I think we just might complete the... not again. Disinfect it just in case. We're going to bandage it as well. And then what we're going to do... We can make one chevron, so 2 trees equals 1 chevron. It's alright, it's good. At least we'll have this here, you know. Good. Right, we've got some blunt increases, but I think we're going to have to stick it. See what I mean? It's not even a quarter of the way. Not even that, like, I don't know, just over 1/10 of the way through. But at some point we do need to stick that skill point down, so we've got nearly the 1k to the next XP, but we could have done accuracy maintenance of blunt, which is probably more important, you know, for the secondary attacks other than the axe, but that carpentry's got to go up at some point, right? So there it is. Also, I think there can be some value. The higher your carpentry is, like the stronger these things like the crates will be when you put them down, you know. So there is something in it. Pennies, basically, mate, we are going to have to probably hightail it back to where we've got all the things that we need, like food most importantly. If I don't eat, you know, then the healing is going to be not so good. So let's pause it there. Let's hope Dickie survives to see another day. Take it easy, mate. See you in a bit, sees.